Good morning. Happy Friday, everyone. Your friendly neighborhood conservative ex-con here, Fernando Rivera Jr. Holy shit. That's all I can say is holy shit. Is she finally going to go to jail? You know who I'm talking about. I'm just saying, let's be real here. I've been saying it forever. And other people on the right side, when I say right, I mean the right side, not the wrong side. Because pretty apparently everyone on the left is on the wrong side of everything. It is what it is. Holy shit. Anyway, before I get into the two stories, because I got two stories today. One obviously is the traitor, Clinton, and all her little cronies. And then the Sweeny story and the Nazism that's involved in American Eagle clothing company, denim company, clothing, whatever. I don't even know what that is. But anyway, let's put a little bit of humor into it first. And thanks to Babylon B, I have just that. Let's get into that. Obviously, it is breaking news. Saying investigation colludes. Sorry, let me start over. Investigation concludes Trump is the only one who didn't collude with Russia. U.S. newly declassified intelligence files reveal that every politician, government official, and political candidate, except Donald Trump, colluded with Russia in 2016. The scandal reportedly took news media and D.C. insiders by complete surprise. Wow. It looks like everything was exactly the opposite of what we were all told, said one surprised American citizen. Who would have imagined they'd lie to us like this? It doesn't seem like something they do. The documents indicated that several key figures, including Barack Obama, Hillary Clinton, Susan Rice, James Comey, James Clapper, John Kerry, Joe Biden, Ash Carter, Loretta Lynch, Eric Holder, Jake Johnson, Dennis McDonough, the New York Times, CNN, Nancy Pelosi, every member of the United States Congress, and 32,736 other individuals in various positions in the government colluded with the Russians to prevent Trump from becoming president. Surprise! Holy shit, breaking news! We didn't already know this. Wow, Wow, looks like I've been vindicated. Many are saying I've been vindicated. It's fair to say I've been vindicated. Says Trump on a post to his Truth Social account. Total and complete vindication. Congratulations, America. Your favorite president has won again. At publishing time, sources indicated that 0 people so far have been arrested for the Russia collusion. What is taking so long? Attorney General Bondi. Seriously, it's what America wants. What's taking so long? What bullshit are you giving now? You know, you keep throwing at Epstein, you know, what is that? Oh, God, I can't think of the word. Holy shit, brain fart. Memory burp, as I call it. Delusion? What's the word for it? Holy shit. Anyway, whatever. It's live. No script. Just making shit up, kind of. Anyway, I'm lost. The Epstein thing, I get it. Pedophiles, a bunch of shit. Blah, 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 blah. They talk about Trump may be on the files. Yeah, well, if they consider it a witness, because obviously it was kind of Trump's doing the investigation. Anyway, I won't get into detail about that. But this is why. And of course, her thousands of emails she was, deleted. It's a lot of shit, man. This is serious. Even a lonely nobody like me knows this. An ex-convict, ex-gang member who just happens to get on here and talk shit knows this. The rest of America does too. Except for the liberal piece of shit Democrats. They're just in denial. We're making this up. Conspiracy theories. It is what it is. Now, I do have One video that I think last night, as I watched I watched networks here and there cover. Obviously, you don't want the acronyms. Don't like to hear it, but as I always say, ABC, CBS, NBC, CNN, blah, 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 all with the bullshit with on their face all right now. But Sean Hannity probably had the best coverage of this last night. They've all covered it a little bit, But Sean has been in the foreground and the background and left, right, up, down, all over this for years. So I know right now he has an excitement of actually reporting on this thing. So I know he spent more time than most on there. So I got to get to the video. Bear with me. I will really try to cut in here and there. But I got to tell you, this is probably the best so far reporting that I've seen on this.
We begin tonight, though, with a smoking gun. This has been the product of 7 to 8 years of coverage on this program, and that is the classified annex from the Durham report is classified no more. The newly revealed evidence might be more explosive than anything we have seen to date. Senator Grassley seems to think so. As a reminder, Special Counsel John Durham, he was tasked under Trump's first term to investigate the sketchy origins of the Russia hoax. But for whatever reason, the material I am about to show you was designated as classified, not revealed to the public until now. It can get confusing. We're going to go slow. We're going to explain it in detail. We begin with a truly stunning email. It's from July 2016. That was the month no reasonable prosecutor would prosecute, James Comey said, you might recall. Anyway, July 2016, according to the documents declassified by Senator Chuck Grassley, a top Soros-backed Clinton ally, his name, Leonard Bernardo, wrote the following, quote, HRC, that'd be Hillary Rodham Clinton, approved Julia's idea about Trump and Russian hackers hampering U.S. elections. That should distract people from her own missing email, especially if the affair goes to the Olympic level. Let me read that again. HRC, Hillary Rodham Clinton, approved the idea about Trump and Russian hackers. Great idea, right?
I say again, this is kind of a long video, so I'll cut in here and there so you can at least hear my voice and be like, oh my God. But Sean Hannity, as I said, has been covering this for years, and he's been saying what he's saying now. Just look at, and granted, a lot of people, that is a horrible pause. Holy crap. Hold on.
Yeah, right.
Okay. Jeez. I do that at home sometimes with my wife when we pause something and then we come back, we're like, holy shit, we paused that there? What the hell? But anyway, off the subject. Squirrel. But yeah, pay attention, people. That's all I'm saying. A lot of people have. I have. And, conspiracy my ass. I'm just saying this. People need to go to jail.
Right. Emails continue. In the absence of direct evidence, CrowdStrike and Threat Connect, which are DNC-linked tech firms, will supply the media, and they're all too willing to take it. This was on July 27, 2016, just 4 days before the FBI decided to open its investigation into so-called Trump and Russia. Operation Crossfire Hurricane, it later became known. Now, is this an insane coincidence? Well, we report, you decide. And it gets so much worse. A prior email on July 25, 2016, from that same Clinton ally stated the following, quote, Julie says it will be a long-term affair to demonize Putin and Trump. Now it is good for a post-convention bounce. Later, the FBI will put more oil into that fire. And then to make matters even worse, according to reports, the Julie, who we just mentioned, was a longtime national security advisor who served under Obama. Now, the purported author of that email denies all wrongdoing. But are you connecting the dots? Based on these emails, declassified today, Hillary Rodham Clinton approved the Russia hoax against Donald Trump as a political smear and a campaign. That was seemingly coordinated between the Clinton campaign, the White House, and that would be Obama's White House, and Comey's FBI and Obama's CIA. That would be under John Brennan. Now, the now declassified annex described it this way, quote, it was a two-pronged Democratic Party opposition that is focused on discrediting Trump. It continues, quote, among other things, the Clinton staff with support from special services, is preparing scandalous revelations of business relations between Trump and the Russian mafia, which never happened. As the New York Post points out, the special services cited in one of the memos referred to intelligence activities of Obama's CIA and FBI. On this program, we refer to that as the deep state, which may have included the work of the Trump dossier author Christopher Steele. Remember, Hillary Clinton bought and paid for dirty Russian disinformation dossier. He's at the bottom of that. It's been totally debunked and full of lies. According to Tulsi Gabbard, her declassification last week, this was before then President Obama ordered John Brennan to come up with the second intelligence assessment in the winter of 2016 because they didn't like the original assessment that was completed by senior career CIA officials, rank and file. And they did not find any evidence at all whatsoever that Donald Trump was colluding with Russia. This takes us into December, well past the election, when they put out their report. But
I know it's a little long, but you really need to pay attention to Sean. I'm just saying, detail per detail. He obviously spent a little more time on this story than any other reporter, opinion host, whatever you want to call him, the conspiracy theorist. This is all facts. This is all documented. I'm just saying, pay attention.
But that wasn't good enough. That didn't fit the lying narrative. Brennan was so desperate to get this new report that he published it using material from Hillary's dirty Russian disinformation dossier. Now, despite serious objections from career agents in the CIA, according to all this declassified information, they were all against it. In other words, based on all the new evidence from the Durham Annex and last week's declassifications from Gabbard, the Obama White House used the full force of the FBI and the CIA, and frankly the White House, to conspire with the Clinton campaign, utilizing actual Russian disinformation that they bought, they paid for, was bought by the Clinton campaign, first to stop Trump from winning the election. They thought she'd win. And then when she lost, to smear President Trump, delegitimize the election results, and cast a shadow over Trump's presidency, which, by the way, it did. We covered this story for 3 long years, almost night in and night out. As Senator Chuck Grassley put it, quote, intelligence reports showing the Clinton campaign may have been ginning up the fake Trump-Russia narrative for Clinton's political gain, which was ultimately done through the Steele dossier and other means, and yet the corrupt media mob happily pushed this hoax for years. They celebrated it.
The acronyms, as I said, complicit as hell. Complicit as hell. If anyone watching me right now or anything, because, I get it. I said it before. I don't have followers. I don't have a lot of subscribers. But if somebody just happens to catch this because they didn't watch Hannity last night and they're watching this for the first time, or actually interested in what's going on in America and they love what's going on and believe that Clinton was a traitor and everybody else on her side, all her little cronies, the liberal media is complicit. All conspirators. I'm just saying, for real, they knew what the fuck was going on.
Look, I think that the president does not want to come to terms with the fact that the Russians hacked the election.
Russia hacked the election to tilt it to Mr. Trump. The question is, did Mr. Trump cooperate?
Unlike President Trump, he has no doubt the Russians hacked the election.
Mr. Trump is seeing more and more of the walls closing in on him, which is why he is becoming increasingly desperate.
The presidency is effectively a Russian op, right? Partisan warfare between Republicans and Democrats. This is international warfare against our country.
This is evidence of willingness to commit collusion.
Definitively, Russia hacked the election, and Russia is doing it again now.
This is why I said after Election Day, the legacy state-run media mob is officially dead. Peddling lies and conspiracy theories takes away any trust that you might have with the American people. This is a level of corruption and bias I've never seen before. Everyone involved must now be held accountable so it never happens again. Now, tonight, in a lengthy statement, the Soros-backed Clinton ally in those newly released emails that were declassified today by Senator Chuck Grassley, well, their organization denied, quote, all wrongdoing. We've also reached out to Obama, Clinton, Brennan, Clapper, Obama advisor, the one that was mentioned in the annex. We have yet to hear back from anybody. They are welcome on this program if they want to try to explain this.
Yo, Let's be real here. You think this is a conspiracy? It's not. Just because it's the Trump presidency and its whole cabinet, the Justice League, putting this stuff out, yeah, that's why you should just take it in. It's facts. Facts don't have opinions. I'm just saying, holy shit. This is explosive. People need to go to jail. They really do. I won't listen. That's half the show. I don't want to get into it too much because more comes out every day. It's ridiculous what's coming out every day. So let's see what happens today. But honestly, stop bullshitting Pam Bondi. Arrest her. Arrest her and everybody and all her cohorts. America wants this. This nobody wants this. They need to go to jail. That's all I'm saying. Traitors, every single one of them. Anyway, let's change subjects because yes, this is the Common Sense at Random shit show. So it's not just political news. It's a little bit of everything, even though the next story is sort of political. Now, the Sidney Sweeny thing. Well, granted, she's, hot, but this bullshit about them losing their stuff and saying it was Nazi, when is that going to be played out? I mean, really? It's a joke. We're a joke. We really are, to have people that put videos out like this. But this is from Another Stupid Week. It's a channel I like to follow all the time and show their and share their stuff because it just puts the limelight on these idiots on the left. Just saying.
Should we be surprised that a company whose name is literally American Eagle is making fascist propaganda like this? Probably not, but it's still really shocking. Like, a blonde-haired, blue-eyed white woman is talking about her good genes. Like, that is Nazi propaganda.
Don't forget to boycott American Eagle for their racist shit online, talking about blue jeans and white people. Boycott American Eagle. Boycott the shit out of them. Boycott American Eagle. Do not buy them. And cancel this person, Miss Sweeny. Cancel for her being racist, for doing Nazi propaganda. Cancel American Eagle.
You notice something? It's not so far. I'm sure probably later on. But you notice the races of the people complaining about the racism?
Look, I didn't ask to be the king of summer. It just kind of happened. This tan? Genetics. I just got my color analysis back. Guess what? Golden summer. Literally.
Who the f***'s coming out with one next? They're getting bold. They were already bold, but they're getting f***ing bold right now. Holy shit.
If anyone from American Eagle who was involved in the creation of Sidney Sweeney's most recent advertisement,
pay attention to this one, folks.
Has been booked into my Pilates class.
Right there. She does Pilates. Holy shit.
I would give them the hardest exercise class that I was capable of doing.
Killer. As I said, what are the races of all these people talking shit about racism, calling racism in the American Eagle commercial? What are the races? Not one black person so far. I'm sure there's a few out there, mostly liberal, but not one of these 4 videos in the last 24 hours are black. They're white people claiming it's a Nazi thing. It's a white supremacist thing. It's
on the lightest possible spring load with 0 breath cues. And I would make it the toughest exercise class that they'd ever experienced in their lives.
Hold on. Did I cause that? Yeah, I did. I want to make sure because, as I said, sometimes I'm using a little mousey thingy, and it kind of blah, 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 using the mouse. Even though I have a laptop and I have the little thing on it, the pad or whatever, it kind of sucks at all. I always mess up with it, so the mouse works better. Plus, I can scroll. I can't scroll with the mouse because then I got a keyboard. It's a pain in the ass. I'm just saying. Anyway, now one more video, and this video is another channel I like to follow, Sivati, and interesting. Just saying. Check it out.
I'm not here to tell you to buy American Eagle jeans. And I definitely won't say that they're the most comfortable jeans I've ever worn. Or that they make your butt look amazing. Why would I need to do that? Genes are passed down from parents to offspring, often determining traits like hair color, personality, and even eye color. My genes are blue.
Sidney Sweeny has her genes.
That girl got game.
Let the hate flow through you.
Here we go.
Time to check the pulse. We begin with the backlash over a new ad campaign featuring actress Sidney Sweeny.
Yeah, the ads are for American Eagle, and the tagline is, Sidney Sweeny has great genes. Now, in one ad, the blonde-haired, blue-eyed actress talks about genes as in DNA being passed down from her parents.
The play on words is being compared to Nazi propaganda with racial undertones.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
My genes are blue.
The campaign has a clever slogan. Sidney Sweeny has great genes. That's genes with a J. But many believe the implication is that Sidney Sweeney's genes with a G are superior.
My body's composition is determined by my genes. Hey, eyes up here.
Sidney Sweeney's new ad is deeply, deeply unsettling to me.
It's a problem when white people try to say that the superior gene is blonde hair and blue eyes.
The pun, good genes, activates a troubling historical...
I say again, what's the race of all these people talking shit?
Historical associations for this country. The American eugenics movement in its prime between like 1900 and 1940 weaponized the idea of good genes just to justify white supremacism.
Wow.
Despite that backlash, American Eagle stock has been soaring.
Genes are passed down from parents to offspring, often determining traits like hair color.
Sorry, kind of like I'm sure Savati does as well. That's why this part is being repeated.
Personality, and even eye color. My genes are blue.
It's racist.
Where's that? Come up here, Alice. Alice Johnson. Alice Johnson. Come.
It's racist. I hate my gums because they black. I hate Whoopi Goldberg's lips. I hate the back of Forrest Whitaker's neck.
That's kind of racist.
It's a long way until November. We got more questions.
You got more questions, but I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, then you ain't black.
See, I have an inner ear problem. Sometimes I can't hear anything.
Hush up, boy.
Eh?
That's great.
I repeat. I'm sure it's out there. I'm sure there's at least one black person out there complaining about it, but I don't think they're that stupid either. I don't think they are. Just saying. It is what it is. Anyway, back to the original story I got to get to. Since I have a little more time, let me make sure I go to the right area because I want to end the show this way. Because it is what it is. Let's see what X has to say. Yeah, let's see when this was. This was 14 hours ago. FBI Director Kash Patel, I think, maybe, we uncovered this annex along with thousands of other documents buried in a back room at the FBI. It revealed a highly classified piece of the Durham report, evidence that the Clinton campaign plotted to frame President Trump and fabricate the Russia collusion hoax. We worked with Chairman Grassley and declassified documents immediately, and now the American people can see the truth for themselves. Let's see, an ex-convict following an FBI director. It's kind of weird. The Russia hoax was a disgrace that President Trump and our country should have never been put through. This should be a step toward justice. There will be more to come. Your FBI will keep being relentless to get the truth out. We're thankful for the federal partners, Justice Department, CIA, and more. And thank you, Chuck Grassley, for your tireless investigative work. Just saying. Just want to make sure that people know that. And I'm sure you're tired of it, so I won't get any more into that. But I wanted to share it. Just the last thing. Kash Patel himself. Just saying. I wanted to finish the video with that. Let me get rid of this. Back to this. Why can't someone be proud of their genes without being attacked? Because that's what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Sidney Sweeny is being attacked for being white. Now, who's the racist here? I mean, let's be real. Who is the racist? Holy shit. Wait a second. Bam! Gotta make sure I move it so it's not in the way and coinciding with the bullshit. And that's fast hands. I scare myself, freak myself out when I watch my hands do that. Anyway. I'm sure they're out there. I'm sure there are videos out there of black people saying, that's racist. But probably not as much. You know, there's a joke I used to say all the time. Me being a Puerto Rican American, but Hispanic. Let's just be real. I'm Hispanic. Hablo español. Not great. They make fun of me. Last time I went to Puerto Rico, they were like, say that again. That was funny. Say it again. Everybody kept showing them, taking videos of me making fun of me. Because my Spanish isn't great. Not Puerto Rican great anyway. But why do you think there's no Hispanic Lives Matter? Because as I always used to say, if Jose got shot, it's because Jose did something to get shot. And we Hispanics know that. We're not going to show pictures on social media or go in front of the liberal media saying, here, Jose was so good. Look at Jose. And Jose with a picture of a gun and freaking stack of money next to him with a tie. Let's be real here. We know. We see through it. This is why the Hispanic community is kind of swaying. We're kind of waking up to all the bullshit. I mean, come on. Every person I've shown here talking about this thing was racist was white. What the fuck? Yeah. Anyway, Clinton, Hillary, go to jail. Bondi, do your job. America wants it. We need it. We need this to happen. All the bullshit they put us through, all the shit that they put Trump and his family through, traitors, all of them need to go to jail. We need to see this. Please listen to America. Just saying. Stop with your bullshit. Stop being pussies. Do it. It is what it is. Thanks for watching, guys. Gotta say, love you. Stay true to the red, white, and blue. Not sure if I'm going to come on tomorrow yet. I'm on the fence on it. I mentioned before, there will be some changes will work. So if it's to the extent where I can't come on in the morning, because listen, it's 6:30. I get it. Nobody watches. Nobody who's up at 3:30. I'm up at 3 because I got to work 3 jobs. But gotta do what I gotta do. I don't get paid for this. I actually pay to be able to stream to you guys. But it's whatever. But if things change to the extent where I can't come on at 6:30, nobody watches. I'm considering probably doing a weekly show, maybe on Saturday mornings. Not sure, maybe twice. I'm not sure. Let me know what you guys think. I mean, if I should go away and just do once a week, or keep coming on here until I get enough following where you guys expect me to come on or wait for me to come on and miss me when I'm not here. On my face. I'm just saying. Yeah, I'm a little crazy. But anyway, guys, American Eagle's not racist. Sidney Sweeny is not a Nazi, and neither is anyone that's supporting them. It's a good thing that their stocks is going up and up and up, even with all the bullshit from white people saying that a white commercial is white supremacist and Nazi. Just so stupid. Arrest them all. That's all I got to say. I say again, love you guys. Please write me. Emails in description. Support links in description. Stay to the red, white, blue. You already know. Anyway, I got to get ready. I should have got ready before I left. Check out my outro. If you haven't seen it yet, it's kind of funny because I like this AI shit's pretty funny. But anyway, as I said, love you. Latest. Bye. If I don't talk to you tomorrow, I will see you on Monday, even though it says see you tomorrow. Latest.